For architecture, engineering, and construction firms, the math of expansion is simple. Growth depends on a steady influx of new projects. Securing those projects requires the firm's most senior minds to focus on high-level strategy and client relationships. But often, those same senior staff are pulled away from the pitch to handle the routine, manual execution of technical drafting. As drafting hours accumulate, they begin to consume the very time that should be spent on business development. This creates a systemic bottleneck. Design concepts are restricted by manual drafting hours, delaying projects. Hiring in-house drafters increases capacity, but creates a fixed financial liability. When work volume drops during slower months, those payroll costs remain unchanged, eroding profitability. It leaves firm owners with a difficult choice: limit their growth by overworking their senior team, or limit their profit by carrying a large permanent staff. CADKriya provides a way to bypass this bottleneck without the financial weight of permanent hiring. Rather than working as an isolated vendor, CADKriya operates as a background extension of your desk, adopting your specific technical standards for every line, layer, and dimension. This changes technical drafting from a rigid internal cost into an on-demand resource that scales exactly with your current workload. It allows a firm to bid on larger, more complex projects with the confidence that the drafting capacity is already available to support them. The integration starts with a simple handoff. You provide the raw ideas, PDFs, or even hand-drawn sketches that define the project scope. CADKriya converts those initial inputs directly into precise technical AutoCAD drafts. For architectural projects, they develop the necessary section and elevation views required for client approval and planning. For engineering and construction firms, they produce detailed shop drawings and the documentation needed for site execution. Because these outputs are formatted to standard construction and engineering specifications, senior staff are completely freed from the manual line work, allowing them to focus entirely on the next phase of the design. CADKriya effectively functions as a translation engine, turning abstract design intent into technical documentation ready for the job site. The direct result of this workflow is a reduction in the time between a project's initial concept and its finished technical drawings. Senior engineers and architects are no longer consumed by the daily tasks of the drafting table. This reclaimed time is redirected where it is most valuable, toward managing client relationships and winning the next round of competitive bids. Your firm can scale its output and its revenue while maintaining the same lean operational profile you had on day one. This is the core mission of CADKriya, to be the point where ideas become drafted reality. Evaluate the time your senior team currently spends on manual drafting, and consider what your firm could achieve if those hours were returned to them. Reach out today for a free sample drafting task to see exactly how the CADKriya workflow integrates with your own.